Hi guys! Thank you so much for still being here. I know I've been MIA the past days. I've been struggling with some conflict that I've got from some relationships that I had. Take note, had. So there were these people who treated us, treated me like family. Then all of a sudden, they decided to cut us out, cut me out. And at first, I thought, nah, maybe it was their way of coping about an unfortunate situation that we've been tangled with. And I kept on trying to understand them. Kaso, it did not resonate good with me. It's suffocating me. Their silence was deafening. So I tried to communicate, no. But I didn't get the feedback that I wanted from them. So I told myself that their response or the lack of it is still a response. So I just gotta suck it out. And it was a nice time to be reminded that I shouldn't take things personally because maybe their attitude was not a reflection of mine but of their. Pero, it really gets hard pa rin. Kahit to think about those things, it's hard to let go of people that you've shared good times with. It's just that you guys grew apart, and I know it's a normal course of life, but it's sad to see that only one side was fighting to keep their relationship going. I know I've had this instance in my life many times na rin. Pero as an adult, it's really hard din, no, to let go of past relationships. So, this episode, we're gonna talk about maintaining relationships. Well, based on how I see it. Because I'm a high maintenance relationship girly. I am a Monica. And at first, I thought it was not a good sign na para bang I tend to want people to give the same energy that I give them. Na para bang nasa akin yung mali. Na para bang kailangan kong mag-guilty for wanting to be treated the way I want to be treated. Parang ganun. So for a while, I endured. What do you call that? When someone's doing this to yun, I tolerated it. Na para bang hindi importante yung nararamdaman ko. But eventually, as I grew, eventually I realized na me wanting to be treated this way is not a red flag for me because this is the way I want to be treated. And if I communicated this clearly, efficiently, and the other person, acknowledge na, okay, gusto mo palang ganyan ma-treat ka. And they still don't do something about it, even after you told them that. That's the time that I isolate myself from them. That's the time that I step back and rethink of my decisions with this person. Kasi we're growing, we're getting older, no? And we don't want our efforts, we don't want our time to not be reciprocated or just to be wasted. Be wasted with people who do not see the same values as you. So, that's one thing I learned, na hindi porket gusto mong ma-treat better, it's your red flag. The right people will always acknowledge how you feel, will validate how you feel, and will try to be better. Especially after you communicate things with them. And this is not a one-way thing. You also should learn how to communicate your needs, not just to your partner, but to your other friends or any other relationship that you have. And it just sucks na when other people do not know how to communicate their needs and end up being mad at you, something like that. So it's just very hard. So the second thing that I want to impart for today is that You are what you give. So if you give happiness, that's you. If you give sadness, that's gonna be you. And whatever you give to the world give back to you. Especially with relationships. So if you give shitty things, bakit ka pa magtataka na iniiwan ka ng mga tao? If you do not give efforts, if you do not communicate effectively, bakit ka pa magtataka kung iiwan ka ng ibang tao sa ere? I mean, if patuloy mo lang i-disregard yung mga sinasabi ng ibang tao sa'yo, bakit ka pa magtataka na pare-parehas ang mga tao ng ginagawa sa iyo? Maybe you should try to rethink na, okay, parang this is a recurring pattern na every one of these people that I shared something personal with, parang they all left. Parang it's a pattern. Sa sarili ko, when I see the same people doing the same thing to me, there are some times na I realize na maybe it's not about them. Maybe it's about me. Why are they leaving? Why do they keep on saying bad things about me? Maybe it's me. Not to always be selfish. And, not to always be self-centered din. Sometimes you got may tulo dito sa likod ko. Sometimes you also got to think na, what am I giving to the table? Or what am I not? Or am I giving anything at all? Maybe I'm not sharing any value to them. Yes, I understand. Now you have your goals, no? You have your dreams, your aspirations. Pero I think that it should not be at the expense of other people's peace of mind. Achieving your goal does not mean na you burden other people with your lack of, your lack of communication, your lack of empathy. It's, hindi ba mas masaya umangat kapag umaangat din yung ibang tao sa paligid mo instead of umaangat ka pero all of the other people, you keep on disregarding them. Like, bro, let's pop in. So, ayun. And then third thing that I want to say about relationship here is for you to be carried by the village, you need to be a villager yourself. Just means to say na there won't be any customers at your restaurant if the sign says close or if you close the door. Walang papasok kung walang butas or walang papasok if patuloy mong isasara yung sarili mo. If patuloy mong i-closet, i-isolate yung sarili mo. In order for other people to help you, you have to learn how to open your door and to help also. Goes back to you are what you give. Okay? So if you want to, if you want to be seen of value, if you want to be valued by people, you have to show that you are valuable. You have to value yourself first. Take care of yourself. Okay? And then emanate what you want to be. If you want to be a kind person, then be one. Or if you want to see a kind person, be one. The only thing that you can change in this world is yourself. And that's the first step towards independence. And that's the sometimes that's the single most important thing that you were able to change yourself. Because when you change yourself, how you view the world will also change. It will be lighter. Napapansin nyo ba, if you keep on saying, I'm so stressed, wala akong pera, galit ako, that emotion tend to sit with you for a longer period of time. So, it's also a mindset shift. If you want to attract good things, you have to be the good thing. No, if you want to be smart, then read books, listen to educational podcasts, watch educational videos, watch TED Talks. You can't be helped by the village if you cannot help yourself and if you are not willing to be part of that village. You have to be a villager first. It's always that way eh. Napapansin nyo ba na most of the people that you see in person or in social media, those people that hindi kailangan ng validation from other people. Madalas sila yung pinapansin ng mga social experiments, sila yung nilalapitan kasi ang ganda nila manamit, ang bright ng mood nila. So maybe you should also do the same. Maybe we should do the same as well. So ayun, I'm waiting for my fiancé. Right now, he's still not here but he's on angkas na. I don't know, hindi pa siya nag-chat and ginagamit ko yung phone ko para mag-video. But I genuinely hope you guys are feeling okay and you're not going to the same you are not going through the same relationship dilemma as I have. I've been busy too sa work. Ang dami nangyayari sa school, especially with our conversion, the approval of RA 12255. But that's not the point of this video. Ayun lang for tonight. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And as always, stay safe, besties. Bye for now!